Hey Aquarius, so it's your turn for the 3D cans. For the three, there's always three. And then I ain't got but three more, and this series will be done and over with. And we're gonna try to get all of these done at least by tomorrow. Whoop whoop, toot my own horn, whoop whoop. So let's talk about the first decan. Aquarius, so Uranus energy. Off the wall, different, weird, whatever you want to call it. January 20th through the 29th. 0 to 10 degrees in your birth chart. This is first decan Aquarius. These people got a quick mentality. You better think quick with these ones right here. And I think the only one out of the whole zodiac that probably can touch these Aquariuses, any other Aquariuses, period, is the third decan Gemini. Like, these is the only ones that probably can get quick with it, with the Aquarius. These are consistent people. Like, when they start something and they get a regiment, it's going and going at the same time. You know, they push, they don't stop. Like, champion independence. Like, they don't need no one around them. They know how to toot their own horn. They don't need validation. They don't need all that attention. They know just how to be radiant whenever they do put themselves out there. They don't have to go looking for it. It just comes to them just very easily. Progressive, thinking they always ahead of their time, all the way up there, you know, bringing stuff that you just would be looking at like, what in the hell is wrong with this person? But then it grows on you and you find yourself doing the same things. Like, these are very original people. Not any, if someone called this one a copycat, you better be paying attention. You better be paying attention because they ain't copycats. No one. They're very original, useful, I'm sure, youthful, and they have a lot of vitality. Like, very young looking, strength, and can go just like life out of this world that you want to be around. Never boring. These are never boring person, just like Sagittarius, third decan. These are never boring people. They are gonna have you on your toes. They just there. You know what I'm saying? Very affectionate and kind-hearted people. Like, you want the lover one, come and get this one, or probably the Libra, the Venus one, the Venus rule one, which is probably the next. No, it's the third decan Aquarius. But, you know, I didn't know that. That's something I didn't know about that Aquarius, that this Aquarius is very affectionate. That's something to be noted. Their lovers need to give them space and freedom, though. Like, just like a Sagittarius, like their freedom, Aquarius is like their freedom too. And you need to be independent on your own and have your own things going, because this Aquarius always got something going on, and they're going to spend time with you and make time for you. And when they make time for you, they're going to put all their time into you. But whenever they need their space, you need to give them their space. They do not like to be tied down. Like, I would say that this is the Aquarius that probably have a hard time of committing. Like, marriage might be the last thing on their menu. They're very generous to the needy, like, because they just are service people, so they always giving their time to everybody. So it's just like, to tie them down is like, no, because they can't move around and service people, because then when you get in a relationship, you got to worry about the things that's going on within. You can't be as free to people as you want to be, because these people are very free to the needy. Like, they're generous towards the needy, considerate of the unknown. Like, these are the people that look out for the underdogs, like, you know, the homeless people, the people that don't got a voice. Like, these are the people that do this for these people. Very pleasant people to be around. I feel that we are the well-rounded ones in the zodiac. Always got ideas and always bringing them solid and knowing how to make them form. That's that Capricorn energy riding off of that. They don't do crowds. Like, these people, they might go every now and then, like, because that ain't totally true. But they don't like to do crowds. They don't like to be in a whole group of people. And you can't be needy around them. Like, it's a lot of signs that just don't like the whole neediness stuff. And Earth signs and air signs, for the most part, do not like that. Like fire signs and water signs, y'all can be needy and clingy with each other. But air signs, and because it's just like a lot of logical thinking, a lot of grounding energy, and it's just like, if you clinging to me, I can't move the way I want to. And I can't fly away if I need to, if you raining on my parade. So it's just a lot of that going on. And so, this is the first decan. We finna jump into the second decan, the Aquarius Gemini. Uranus Mercury energy. These is the ones I get along well with because this is my exact these are my co-ruling planets in the third decan of Gemini. These people are born January 30th to February 8th, 10 degrees to 20 degrees in the sign of Aquarius in your birth chart. Very lively people. The personality is like a sparkling star in the sky. When these people walk into the room, it's just like you cannot notice this but see them. When they smile, it's just like captivating. You just want to get to know them. You want to be up under them. Like they have a gift for language. These are the ones that probably know a couple of languages already. They speak fluently. They enjoy knowledge. They just love knowledge. These are ones that you're going to see always with their head in a book, always trying to figure out things, like a lot of coders, a lot of, they just going to get everything as far as knowledge is here. They do not like a hassle. They want everything to come to them. They want to go, like their lives are put together where it's very easy for them to be able to do the things that they need to do. And there's no hindrance of any kind going on, because these people don't like trouble, and they don't like to put themselves around people that like trouble, and that's just how it goes. Like, you do not need to be a criminal in these people's world, because they probably gonna look at you like, can't be around you, can't hang around you, period. They value their happiness, and they're not gonna let nobody come in and mess that up, period. Like, you're not gonna come and do anything that's going to put a damper or even threaten these people's happiness, because that's number one in their life. These people are always attracted to somebody of the opposite. So even though it would be the perfect person for me, they probably wouldn't be attracted to me because we would be too much of the same. They would probably go with the water sign deacon or something that they're totally, because they like the challenge and they like learning stuff. And so it's just like, it's a challenge, and they get knowledge about themselves and the other person by exploring people that are opposite of their personality. This partner needs to know, this partner needs to want to keep the relationship light. They like to avoid serious or heavy involvement, period. Like, Uranus is always changing. Mercury, you can't keep a hold on to air and thoughts. Like, that stuff be just going. And so you just need to be the type of person that do not take everything so serious. You can't be a sad and rude person, probably, because you're gonna take everything to heart. And this Aquarius is not. Gemini is like, childlike energy, a lot of childlike energy with this older sign. And it's just like, no, you're not gonna be bringing all that serious, make me think type stuff. They ain't with all of that. Like, they insist on keeping a distance when it comes down to anything like that. Anything hard, you could like characterize them with the Pisces energy. Want to be all up in their head, off in the sky somewhere, looking around, just all types of craziness. Very youthful people, very childlike. They're very intuitive and open. That's that Mercury energy. And then you got that Uranus energy of just seeing everything in the future. And then I just can't explain it, but I know exactly, like, very just intuitive and open with everything. Like, it's nothing that they probably won't try, and very just futuristic in all the things that they do. Spontaneous, at the drop of a dime, would do things, stop what they doing. Like, this is the people that if they fall in love with you, they'll probably just do anything that you say, because they're very genuine people. Like, you don't have to worry about this one's fake if they're talking about you behind your back, because they're probably going to be straightforward with you and tell you anyways. Very honest and frank people. Like, you do not have to question anything or any thought or any, like, they're going to tell you, and they're going to tell you in a way that you're going to know that that's what they mean, and they mean business, point blank, period. Now let's get down to the last decans, the ones that I think everybody would probably want to experience if you find you a third decan, with Aquarius and Libra energy, born February 9th through February 18th. Uranus and Venus ruled 20 to 30 degrees in their birth chart. You will probably want this one. The most people-oriented people out of all the Aquariuses. Like, this is the one that you want to be around if you want your time to be considered. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. The kiddos just come in the house and they have no type of respect. But which ones was I on? Okay, the first one. The most people-oriented people, like I said, if you want someone that's going to consider your needs and consider your feelings, you get this one, that Libra energy. You know, Libra loves people and stuff like that. So this is the Aquarius that you want to come to whenever you want to dump your issues, your problems, if you got any, because this is the one that's probably going to be the most helpful. They like the clinginess. So, you know, it's not all bad in every decan. You can find some that will tolerate it, but it's just some that won't. This one looks like they will. They're the quietest of all the Aquariuses. They don't really do a whole lot of talking. They do a whole lot of observing. They're forceful when necessary because of all that observing that they doing. So they won't probably be to notice some things that you can probably piss them off before and tolerate it and not say nothing. And then when they snap, they're going to snap and it's going to be forceful. They're very in touch with their feelings. So just don't, like, these is the ones that probably done sat and took a lot of stuff and considered their needs and considered their feelings and then just snapped on you. Don't get upset. Very romantic and affectionate. You want the romance and the love, you go to these ones. They're very flirtatious. They have a very flirtatious eye, so you need to be aware because these is probably the ones that's going to cheat on you if you ain't doing what you need to do. Like, if you're not doing what you need to do, they may cheat. If you are with this one, you need to understand that they probably appreciate beauty because of the Libra asset, the Venusian energy, and you don't need to be a jealous person because they're going to look and, it's probably going to make you upset, but you need to just deal with it, like, point blank, period, because this is just what it is. They're easily satisfied, but they get often bored. So you need to be very, very lively with your entertainment with them. You need to, like, if you want to keep their attention, you need to change up your hair. You need to change up things. You need to be an ever-changing person. Like, have Gemini energy, Mercury energy a part of you so that you can keep up with this person. The lovers, like I said, need to be active and they need to like to be on the move because these like to be on the move. Like, you're dealing with air and, thinking always about the future, what you think y'all always going to be on an adventure somewhere. They like people who like to keep their word and they like people that are on time. So if you don't know how to do any of these, you do not need to be thinking about having anything serious with them because these people don't do casualties. They need love and companionship to make their life balance. They are the type of people that see the potential in everybody. Can get them in trouble, that Venusian energy. So they see the best in others. They don't try to look at the person's negatives in any type of way. I kind of feel that they can do that because they have a clear judgment. And because that Uranus energy, it makes them intuitive. They can see into the future. And then, that Libra energy gives them that sense of knowing people. And they observing. They're quiet, so they're observing. So it gives them a clear judgment so that they can, make those type of judgments. And if they call you on your shit, trust and believe they done sat and they done watched and looked at you for a minute. Very precise and ethical people. Like, they do shit by the book. They ain't doing stuff unethical and stuff out of the place. They love to travel and to be on a new adventure. So like I said, if you with this person, you better get your bag ready and always be ready to go because they love to go. Very forward looking. They always looking for the next new thing, like to be on top of the wave, not riding the wave. They want to be on top of the wave, before the wave, above the wave. They want to be there, They love to plan for the future because they always thinking about the future. And they're very optimistic about their future. So you better be optimistic about yours. Nothing about you better say, no confidence, insecurities, anything like that. Because you're not going to make it in the life of this Aquarius. So, I hope that this described y'all well. Let me know what y'all think. I had a good time with you guys. And I'll see you guys later.